What is happening, faithful? What is happening to Melly Mel? First, before anything, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to Platform 246. Welcome to 49er Tuesday. We are back. That's 3 49er Tuesdays in a row. Consistency. A little bit. A little bit. First of all, welcome. Thank you for stepping up with us. Happy Tuesday to you, whatever it is, tacos, lasagna, burgers, whatever fucking Tuesday it is for you. I hope it's a happy one. Hope you had a good day. Your week is starting good. I'm planning to have a good week. It's Father's Day week. Don't forget the fathers. Don't forget the fathers. Don't forget about us. No, we don't want to barbecue. Take us out to dinner. No, I hope everybody's had a really good week. A few things to talk about. It's not the doldrums of summer that you all think it is. Because first of all, I always have things to say. So that's one. But right now, we just had somebody win the NBA championship. I don't give a damn who it is, and I'm not gonna say it. So basketball's over, except for Ja Morant's punishment. That's still coming. Hello again to Mel. Please hit the like button, folks. If you are new, welcome. Thank you for stepping up. Sit down. Don't act up. Say what's up to everybody. Say what's up to Mel. Say what's up to Romel. Oh, you see what I did there? How y'all doing, though? What's up, brother? Happy Father's Day to everyone. If you have Father's Day to you, Ro, and anyone else. Damien, if you have children, happy Father's Day to you. Jeff, what's happening? What's good to everybody? Please hit the like button, folks. Let's get started. A lot to talk about. I just saw a wonderful video today. That didn't work. I got the fan right on me. Saw a lovely video today. We're going to get into that. Watch a little bit of it. It's 49ers Tuesday. We've got everybody in this motherfucker. Everybody stepped up today. Romello, what's up? Jeff, everybody saying hello to everybody. Y'all know how I love that. Y'all know how much I love that. And y'all know I love when I get the Copes in. At least one of them. Brian, what's happening? How you doing, sir? Thank you for stepping up. Everybody's already. So far, we are all, every name that I've called out, we're all the same gang. Niner gang, and we're all family. Damien, stop. McGlinchey wants a job washing dishes. No, McGlinchey is now part of a championship area, a championship state and city and shit. Speaking of ships, we have sips. It's close. It's like a rhyme. You dig? We got sips for y'all tonight. You know what's happening. Let's get one for everybody right now. For everybody being in here, please hit the like button again. Like I said, y'all. Much love to everybody. Happy Tuesday. My man Jeff saying what's up. And again, as always, you know it's a call-in show. We'll get the link up in just a minute. What's up to the Cope family? 100%. Yo, Bebop's in the house. Ninja Turtles. What's happening, Bebop? Thank you, sir, for coming up, stepping up. It's the comments. I need my executive producer in here, which is just my son, so he can do the comments. Jeff Rowe. Bebop, what's happening? They said that new Ninja Turtles is fucking fire. That new Ninja Turtle movies is coming out. Look for it. Look for it. Flutter your way onto the theaters when it comes out because Butterfly's here. What's happening, Miss Butterfly? How you doing? Sip to everybody. Again. But today, I wanted to talk about a few things. Really, a couple of things. First of all, OTA'S. What's happening in OTA'S? What are we thinking? What do we see? Who stood out in OTAs? Who do we possibly need to sign, if anybody, before training camp starts or during training camp? Do we wait and see if there's an injury, or do we try to sign an impact player that's still on the market? There's a lot of running backs still out there. There's a lot of defensive ends that are still out there. And then who do we think are going to be our captains this year? We have team turnover. We know J-Dub, the only good Jimmy on the team. Really the only Jimmy on the team because the other person's name was James. Now they're both gone. So he's not going to be captain. Does George have the time and the energy to be captain with being such a media darling? Does he have can he carry that weight when he's already carrying the weight of the entire media for the entire 49ers team? If you want the know-how, the get down on the San Francisco 49ers, ask George. George is not in the jungle. George is on your TV screens. George is on your YouTubes. George is on your podcast. He won't come on mine. But George Kittle is out there giving the word, preaching the 49ers word. I believe that. Boom. That's what my man Bebop. If you're not a mob, Bebop, you just earned it. It's coming. It's coming. It shouldn't be too hard to find your name. I will say that. Okay. But yes, sir. Excellent. That is why he is in the thumbnail. Y'all should have saw it when you clicked in, right? That's why he's in the thumbnail, Faithful. Hello, Faithful. Shout out to my girl Sarah who made me this cup for my birthday. That was a lone birthday present I got this year, I believe. But yeah, Jair Brown, is he going to be a standout for us? What do we think he's going to do now? And I don't want to just say, like, when we talk about the standouts from training camp, from OTA'S, mini camp, and etc. I don't want to just say, okay, this rookie. We know, boom, Butterfly already handling business, doing the mod job, saying hello, meow, meow. Okay, boom. 3 more likes for 10 already. Please, y'all, help me out. I appreciate it. And Jeff giving you those cats. Boom. So, obviously we have the rookies who show out because they're trying to win a job, but we have returning players like Drake Jackson. You know what I mean? And boom, if you want to get on and discuss it, we try to keep everybody to like 2 minutes in case anybody else wants to jump on. But bow, there's the link. Let me put that up. I put all your comments up. Let me put my comment up. Boom, there's a link for you. It is a call-in show. So call and let us know. That's what we're going to start talking about really up first. What I would like to talk about, unless y'all want to, talk about something else. OTA and minicamp shit. Boom, that's simple. We didn't get that up one time on the last stream, so I want that up. Because around here, we don't care. We don't care. You dig? There she go. Boom. Yes. Lucky 10 for Lawrence Jack. Thank you so much, Jeff. And my girl Butterfly, the 49er is finer. God damn it, Butterfly. If you don't stop them sexy rhymes, girl, stop it. Okay? Speaking of sexy rhymes, and Butterfly, by the way, is that what we said the last time? Or did you just sprinkle me with a new gem? Did you just sprinkle us with a new gem, Butterfly? Hit the like button for Butterfly, please. I appreciate it. Again, speaking of it, my man Jeff, who has a real pickaxe for your ass if you fuck with him or if you're not a Niners fan. What's happening, Jeff?
How are you? What's going on, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. How's your day?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Can't complain. Been watching a lot of In the House, LL Cool J. Can't go wrong there.
Shout out to LL Cool J. LL Cool J was in a football. Football is our life. Clearly here, right? Football is our life outside of marijuana and my children. Football is life. So we all love football. By the way, that's what I bet. Butterfly, have I asked you before, Miss Butterfly? What's your team, please? Do you have a football team? You know it. He can't be nothing but a Niners fan. He has a pickaxe, right, Jeff?
Yeah, I have one because I'm a huge fan of horror movies, as you know from the rap. Shout out to you. My Bloody Valentine is a great horror movie, and he uses a pickaxe because he's a coal miner in the movie. That is why I own one.
I think I did see that. I think that is a hell of a weapon to use as a pickaxe. You got to be strong and efficient. Hello, Miss Christine. You got to be a workman if you got a pickaxe in your hand. Hello, Miss Christine Workman. Thank you so much for stepping up tonight. Welcome to 49ers Tuesday. Please hit the like button, y'all. Everybody hit the like button for Christine. Please. I've always liked that name, and we're not going to even. I know she may have been asked about the movie Christine. You're talking about horror movies. Let's talk about the horror of maybe our defense. What's it again? You got about a minute, Jeff. What's your thoughts on OTAs? How's our defense looked in OTAs to you?
I think our defense is looking pretty solid. You know, you got most of the constrictor over there. He's constricting all the points, as I say, and he's he's a solid defender. You got you got Jair, and you got the other guy's name, the one that has a lot of letters in his name, Demar.
He has a lot of letters in his name. What position does he play?
He's defensive. Demar something.
Anybody help with that? Can anybody drop that? Well, it's all good. I think we got a few people on the team, like you said, Jair. My man Bebop says, "Is it Deshaun Damison?" And what's up to my man Ryan? No Borders. If you're not already subscribed to No Borders, please, sincerely.
I forgot the name. I was mentioning it in Ted's thing earlier, but forgot the name.
It's all good. I'll go back and check it out. Okay, before you go to, let me know who you got. One captain that you think that'll be named this year.
I think Brock Purdy's going to come out of nowhere.
Brock Purdy captain. Named captain. All right, folks. Let me know if you agree with that. Jeff, thank you so much for stepping up, bro. Hopefully you stay here in the comments.
All right. If you want rap later, let me know.
Absolutely. We'll let you know, brother. We're still talking a little bit of OTA shit right now. Hopefully you can stay with me, bro. Good luck and appreciate you. My man Jeff, he has a fucking pickaxe. Okay? He literally has a pickaxe. He's a niner. He's a miner. Miss Butterfly. You want to make me throw up, huh? That's what you want. You like that Texas team, that blue and white delight? Hand, purple, blue, peace, person, turquoise, waving at Tony Cope. See how fast I read that? Deshaun Jameson, number 1 in the NFL. Hopefully, Ms. Workman, you mean us, the Niner gang. Spencer, he did work this year. Spencer did work. But who do we see shining so far? Again, Jair Brown, right? I think we've all kind of we've all seen it. Who's balled out in OTAs? Now, everybody, as you know, I've heard Kyle say, I think literally verbatim out of his mouth before, as I heard. And again, folks, you know, this is a call-in show. Try to keep it to 2 minutes. Here's a link. I'll drop it again. That's how much I love you all. I'm going to drop the link again right now. I just dropped it like 5 minutes ago. Okay, so that I'm getting behind on the comments, to my fault. Christine says, Fred, Bosa must be who are your best top Niners. That's what that is. Absolutely. Jeff is the coolest. Jeff is the coolest. I can't connect, probably can't cast phone to TV and try to connect at the same time. Wife says BA will be a cat. Boom. Excellent. Tell the wifey she's doing a good job tonight. I think today, okay, that's what we're going to talk about it in full. But I do think, perform. I do think Brandon BA has an opportunity to be. You don't mess with the axe at all. Jason, all those motherfuckers will probably be coming for you, disrespecting the axe. You dig? So I do think Brandon has an opportunity to be a captain this year. We have to have some new captains. We have to have some new captains this year. Speaking of captain, Penn State. What about Penn? Oh, Jair Brown. He went there. Go Buckeyes. This is still a Buckeye house. OH. From OH to RY. What's up, Ryan?
What up, yo?
What's up, bro? How you been?
I've been good. Doing good. Got merch.
You got look, is that merch? Look at his no bullshit. He has merch. You got that right, Butterfly. And can I pickaxe you?
Shout out to Bryant Culp.
Shout out to my man Bryant and to our lady Tony.
Tony.
Bryant, supposedly he's going to be getting us some merch in too. How hilarious. That wasn't hilarious. Captains. Okay, boom. That's my girl. My fault. My fault. So we got Fred. And who else did you say? Bosa. Absolutely. So I think Fred and Bosa are a lot. Miss Kimberly, what's happening, sir? Well, perform, Lawrence. What's going on? So Ryan, talk to me, bro. How you doing? What's going on with you? What have you been thinking about OTAs?
I wish they'd put on pads, but I know that's not a thing in OTAs. You know what I'm saying? I really want to figure out.
38 days away, bro.
Bruh.
38 days away.
Bruh. It's going to be a struggle to get there without, like, going for each other's necks. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows? You're talking about 38 days that Trey's got to go back and go back to the lab, figure some things out. Brock's got a chance to get better. Hey, maybe he can do some work on some of the things that, were his MO last year. You know what I mean? And start. So let's talk about this. I brought this up, I think, last week on my NWO show with Beto and Bashar and Aaron. Shout out to all of them. Make sure you go and subscribe. But we're talking about Brandon Ayuk, and I said, who knows if he really wants to resign with the 49ers? The reason being, he's the fourth option, right? Yeah, he got 1,000 yards. Brandon Ayuk isn't trying to be have the fourth option in yards. Not to say that he can't be the fourth option on the team, but he doesn't want to be the fourth option on yards because he wants to have a gold jacket. I don't think he's in it for really the money. Obviously, he wants to be paid for, well for what he does because he does well. He wants to get paid for what he's worth. Let's just say it like that. But he also wants somebody who can help him facilitate his needs to get that gold jacket and consistently be set the bar in the league for how wide receivers go. And if he can get somebody who can consistently get him the ball, when he's in with the safeties, you know what I'm saying, instead of mixed up with the linebackers, I think he could really, he could really have a chance. So if this year doesn't, if it's not fruitful for him, do you see him coming back with the 49ers or trying to go to another team where he can, get more flourish. It can facilitate, flourish.
All right. So first of all, excellent question, brother. Before I answer that question, what is flourish to you? He crawled over 1,000 this year, right? His first time. Big city in the building. What's happening, sir? I'm glad you made it.
What up, big city?
Do
you agree that he wants to be a Hall of Famer?
Okay. Yeah, 100%. He wants 13, 14 yards a season and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what the measurement is.
If he does not get that, and two, I saw something on Twitter a little while ago, or maybe it was even Facebook, but somebody's bringing up, Pat, this might be the last season. And we got a video on the channel about, and it was more fun and games, but it's also truth about Kittle and who we're going to get into today. But this might be our last year with him, or maybe even Debo, or maybe even Brandon, if you really think about it, because somebody was saying we're not going to be able to keep all three. For money-wise, and probably think about production-wise, or catches-wise, target-wise. So,
well, now wait, there is a way to keep Brandon Ayuk and Debo on the same team for another year past this next year, and it's because the 49ers they backload the contracts, right? So you can essentially get another year with all of them together if you give Brandon Ayuk the bag. You essentially don't re-sign Debo, but you have him play out his contract, and then you have Kittle play out his contract. So you could keep all three of them on the team at the same time. But after that,
we would have 2 more years, 2 more seasons.
Essentially,
basically?
We would have 2 more seasons. Yes.
Real quick,
but after that, you can't keep them.
No, go ahead. After that, we can't. So you think we have max 2 more years with all three
of those players? Yes. I
on that
have a
note?
feeling.
Faithful, what you
I
think?
have a feeling
Go
this
ahead.
is Juice's last year.
Ooh, why? Okay, real quick, let me say what's up to my man. This is one of our top folks. Grandizer, yo, what it is, Lawrence? How goes your day? Work good, dinner good? Not dinner yet, bro. Work was good, thank you. Just finished another live, another excellent, what the fuck, moderator. But you got to pay. You can try to get him on your team. I've already told you, get Butterfly on your team. But you can you can try to get Grandizer, but I think you got to pay. Go ahead, Ryan.
Where were we?
Juice.
Yeah, so Juice
last year.
We got two guys on the team right now who can essentially replace him. Not necessarily, ounce for ounce, but you're talking about Jack Leto. He can give you a chance at trick plays, and you can be running your normal offense. And then you've got somebody like Brandon Willis, who I think you keep both of them. I think you make Jack the regular fullback. After Juice goes or retires or whatever, you make Jack the fullback, and then you got Brandon Willis as like your third, fourth tight end, and then you can have them both on the field at the same time in the backfield, motion them out, have Braden Willis as a tight end out there, and then motion him into the backfield. You know what I mean? And there's so many things you could do. Like I'm talking about let's go 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver, and Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. Right? Now you could take Braden Willis and you can motion him in the backfield, and now you've got 22 personnel essentially. Or you can motion CMC out the backfield and go 5 wide receivers. You see how that totally screws? You see how that totally screws with the defense just by moving a couple of people?
Just by moving a couple of players. But we know Cal's been looking for that, I think, the entire time that he's been here, Doc.
Yeah, well, he wasn't doing it the right way.
Deep. So speaking of those receivers, Debo had a shitty season. I wanted to talk about who's done well, but you're right. Debo had a horrible year last year. He said so himself. Do we think he balls out? And again, who's balled out? Tell me, who's balled out from OTAs in your opinion, Ryan? Who splashed to you?
Well,
not Debo because he hardly did anything. So, but
yeah, he didn't do anything. But I don't expect him to. You know what I mean? I don't expect him to be there and do that stuff. I don't think he needs to. I'd rather him be healthy. Man, Kittle and CMC, obviously they're setting the bar, which I love. You know what I mean? Obviously they're already in the books. I agree. But you got Jair Brown just balling out, getting interceptions. Cleveland Farrell.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland Farrell supposedly got 3 sacks. I got hot take that he might be our Yannick Ngakoue this year.
We're gonna talk about that. Yes, we are. Okay. So
you know what I mean? I think he might get 8 to 10 this year. I think there's enough talent on that line where a couple of our other guys are going to get good production on that line, and you're going to see, and plus, look, hey, he shouldn't have been taken where he was, right? But that doesn't mean he doesn't have talent. And what they didn't help him at all. And now you got him with Chris Kocurek, and he still has his raw abilities. You know what I mean? And Coach Kocurek is very good at getting people with raw abilities to just do a couple things, and it's them, 8 to 10 sacks a year. So I think he's our Yannick Ngakoue. I think actually, like right now, I have a feeling they've, even though there's no pads, I have a feeling they've been kind of judging what they have on the edge in the edge department because
I agree. Mm-hmm.
They don't want to pull the trigger if they don't have to.
Yep. Good point.
So I think that's where it's coming from. They're just seeing people's get off. You know what I mean? And how they, their steps and their footwork, and that's how they're gonna. Because really, if you're a defensive end, you shouldn't be touched a lot. You know what I'm saying? So whether pads are on or not, you shouldn't be. It's easier for the offensive lineman to.
You should be getting around them. Yeah.
Yeah, but if nobody's touching you, it doesn't matter if pads are on or not. You know what I mean? So you can see that type of production in OTAs without having pads on. If somebody is just going untouched around the corner.
I agree. So you think that Cleveland Farrell has done that so far in mini camp and OTAs?
He also did it against Sam Darnold, who just stood there like he did nothing. So I don't know how much that actually, you know what I'm saying? Well, as all reports go, I don't know how much his 3 sacks really count. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not saying like he's going to get 15 sacks. No, I think he's going to be like a Kerry Hyder. I think he's going to be like a Charles Omenihu. Yeah.
9 wouldn't hurt, bro. 8, 9 wouldn't nothing to sneeze at on this defense.
Well, and I also think there's going to be a lot of trouble this year. So I think, Eric Armstead might get 10 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
I can totally see that.
This might be this season. All right, folks. Well, Ryan, thank you, brother, for stepping up with me. I want to see if anybody else wants to get on.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
No, it's always anytime. I wish we could do it more. Believe me, I do. Who you got as a captain this year?
Well, CMC is going to be a captain. That's going to be the new captain this year.
That's the one.
Yeah. That's the new.
I don't know if we need to even talk. Maybe people have different opinions, but that's my pick for the new top captain. He's taking number 10's spot.
I don't think Bosa really needs to be a captain.
Ooh.
Well, like captains, like
Christine?
the only way he's a leader is just by his stuff on the field. He's not very talkative. You know what I mean?
I would say you're correct. This is not enough. This is not enough.
Not necessarily, but also the players. I think the players also vote on that, and they just realize, hey, he's got the most talent. He deserves to be a captain.
Literally,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it comes down to it, yeah. Thank you for having me, sir.
No, thank you so much, bro. Subscribe to No Border Sports. He be all over our 49ers content creator community and Twitter. Check him out on Twitter too. Thank you, bro. Sincerely appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon. Yo, quick one. A couple of things I think I said. First, go back to this. I have not really got a chance to see that yet, but I need to check that out. I'm assuming you said that Bebop because it was actually good. It looked good. Ryan is a GOAT. Much love to you, bro. Sincerely, I appreciate having you on. It's been a minute since we've been on at the same time, at least just the two of us. And Butterfly, so real quick, Butterfly, are you a cow? Are you a cowgirl? I can't even believe I said. I gotta rinse my mouth out. Is that what? Are you? Is it Texans? Or I mean, what? Had to rinse my mouth out for saying that. Brian says, I think we have bad looking. Whoo. Sam Darnold might be that dark horse to what? Like get his head cut off like the writer in that show, The Headless Horseman? That kind of dark horse, Brian? With the pickaxe? You know what I'm saying? So, captains, Miss Christine says, Fred, Bosa, Kittle, CMC, Trent Williams. One more, Christine. One more. Bow. 6. Last year was 6. They're all 6 on the thumbnail. Perform. Get tongue tied sometimes, you know. I got it, faithful. But again, don't forget, you have the ability. You have the power, like He-Man. He-Man is my favorite toy. Do I have it up here? I have one. My munchie cheek fell down. So, one more. We need 6 captains. 6 captains. We can get into it, but really quickly, I want to get into someone who probably is Texans second is Spur Girl. Okay, So Texans, whoo! Much love to Butterfly. You got my boy CJ. Again, this isn't. No, you don't. Yes, you do. This is an OH house. Go Buckeyes. Go Buckeyes. Okay. Okay, so she's. I figured it already just because of the butterfly, but she's pretty too. No disrespect, Butterfly. She's probably Butterfly is sexy. She already dropped a sexy rhyme early for us. Niner, finer, niner, minor. Right. And I heard it gets pretty wild down there at Texas. I heard Texas gets pretty wild in the party scene. Boom, Jeff with a Skeletor necklace. But of course, do you think we can win games with Sam Darnold if he's left healthy? I do. I think we can win games. I don't know how many. Mitch, money making Mitch, a captain this year. Okay, we'll get into the captains, but first let's get into someone again who will definitely be a captain, right? There's like literally no question. This guy, number 85 on the program, number one in Santa Clara, right? It's 85. It's Georgie Porgy. It's Curious George. We don't have to be curious about anything with George because he will tell you. If you put a microphone in front of him, he will tell you. Ask Brock Purdy. He will tell you that George will tell you. So today, George was telling people more things on Good Morning Football, a place that apparently likes us quite a bit. And I want to it's about Tight End U. I didn't even watch it. Literally, I just saw that it happened. And I said, I'm going to watch it with our faithful folks. We're all going to watch it together. I'm not even going to pre-do this shit. So if they just cuss unfucking controllably on this video, my YouTube, you never know, right? But let's see. Let's get into it. She's even finer. I believe it. I mean, here he is, live in the flesh, Georgie Porgy. And what did he do first? Immediately. What did he do first? Come out and tell our business, huh? 5 years in a row. Quarterback questions, love it. Couldn't ask for anything else because he's not condescending at all. Pardon me. He gets me worked up. I'm just talking and my mic is muted. You didn't watch this yet? Neither did I, Bebop. I saved it for us to do it together, fam. I say because I wanted to experience. I didn't want to experience it on my own because I didn't have any idea really how it's going to make me feel. Because I don't know what he's going to say. So thank you, Brian, my man, my G. Can y'all hear George though? I want to. Okay, let's get back to okay. Y'all saying y'all can't hear the video. God damn it. Okay, hold on. We tried it. Damn it, George. How did that happen? Fucking George. I know y'all hear me. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna fucking get it. Because I got it multiple places. Let's see. Where we got you, George? Let's find Georgie. He starts off talking about Brock Purdy, Trey Lance. Well, I mean, I guess the guy asked him that. So, I mean, that, bruh, what the fuck else do they think? And you're the person to ask. Debo's not coming out everywhere. You don't see Third and Jawan out everywhere on Instagram, on YouTube, on ESPN, on the WWE, answering questions for the team. You don't see it. And why am I out the video now? My shit's fucking up now. No Kittle, only me. It's coming. If this motherfucking video would load up. Remember, we can just say fuck Kittle. That's pretty much what the point of me even doing fucking Vegas. That's pretty much what the point of me even doing this it even is, to be honest with you. Right? I think if you're not new to this, and if you didn't know, you know now. Right? George can get on my damn nerves. I think a lot of you already know that. That's. And let me see if it's because I got this shit in my ear. Hold on, we got it. So George can really make my skin crawl. Now on the field, I love me some George Kittle. I wish Kyle would use him better on the field. I think Kyle, honestly.
Person, we all envision ourselves as a basketball player being Caitlin Clark.
Tell me.
Also, we all
Tell
envision
me.
who the 49ers quarterback is going to be, and
Yep.
we're kind of blurry trying to figure out who that's going to be. Obviously, Brock Purdy did a great job coming in for you guys last year. Trey Lance is there.
Annoying
Would
pineapple.
you say no matter
Pineapples.
which one of these guys
Pineapples
are under
Pineapples,
you guys
George.
could possibly be the favorite to go back to the NFC
Boom.
Championship game?
We got it. Pineapples,
Two
George.
things for you. One, I think this is my 5th year in a row.
What's his
quarterback
name?
questions
Kevin
in
Hart
the
said
offseason.
pineapples was
It's
the stop
incredible.
word.
Wouldn't want anything.
Pineapples.
Besides that, I
Thank you,
think
Bebop. Thank you all. Thank you, Bebop.
John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan have done such a great job of creating this roster with depth and
Did we get the
all-star players and multiple positions that
I don't think you guys got the pleasure. Now slowly. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Because I love Caitlin
Okay,
Clark.
boom, there
As
we
long
go.
to the next person, we all envision ourselves as a basketball player being Caitlin Clark. But also,
Who's Caitlin
we
Clark?
all
Is that
envision
that girl
who
from
the
the
49ers quarterback is going to be, and
Yeah.
we're kind of blurry trying to figure out who that's going to be. Obviously, Brock Purdy did a great job coming in for you guys last year. Trey Lance is there. Would you
Trey
say
Lance is
no
just
matter
here.
Which one of these guys are under center? You guys could possibly be the favorite to go back to the NFC Championship game?
two things for you. One, I think this is my 5th year in a row of quarterback questions in the offseason. It's incredible.
That's right.
Wouldn't want anything else. Besides that, I think John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan have done such
That
a
was
great
hilarious.
job of creating this roster.
That was hilarious.
Depth
Like
and
Richard Pryor, hilarious.
all-star players at multiple
Like
positions and important
Eddie Murphy
positions
Raw.
that whatever happens, the
You
quarterback
laughed
position,
at that,
we
huh,
definitely have
Christine?
a
You
chance
laughed.
to win a lot of football games.
That was just a
And, we're in
hilarious
prime position
Dave
to get back in that
Chappelle
game,
3-4
we
minute
lost
long
last year.
joke to the
From Nick Foles
punchline.
to Trent Williams to Debo Samuel.
He's
IU,
always Kyle snitches get
Elijah
stitches,
Mitchell,
George.
Warner, Drake Greenlaw, Trevarius Ward. I mean, like we just Hafunga, Gibson. Like we have so many guys in this team that can play at a high level. Eric.
Now, Bryant, that's what you said right there. Make your paper, cuz George, make your paper, because that's what he does. He is a promotion machine. Okay. Sponsorships and promotions. Make your paper, though. You still get on my nerves. Let's get back to him.
Armstead. Goodness gracious. It's like we have so many good players, and
Well, for Hawkeye State, Jeff, if I thought so.
Would help us out a lot because it is the most important. We have 3-4 guys right now that can sling the ball a little bit. You know, Brock Purdy went on an 8-0 tear last year. So, you know, hopefully he's feeling back to his normal self. Trey Lance is taking steps forward. I think he's more than suitable to play quarterback for us. You know, he had some great reps at OTA'S. We connected on a couple big plays. He connected with IU a couple big plays. And then, hey, Sam Darnold came in. He threw some good balls too. Connect on big plays with IU. Me, other tight ends. So
Trey Lance
get some reps
is more than
capable
capable
for everybody
of playing quarterback for us.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk more about that.
Makes me feel good.
The 49ers traded for Chris McCaffrey midway in the season, and he was a big part of, a huge part of y'all's success. What do you feel about his arrival since he's been there?
Man, McCaffrey is one of a kind. Just being able to be in a locker next to him.
Really? He did. You could tell George did get a haircut. He had to get TV ready, Butterfly. You know, I shaved right before bald head, light skin beard gang. We already know I'm a member. The bald head, light skin beard gang. I don't have the sides anymore. Maybe in a few weeks I'll bring them back. The beard, but George is a part of the mullet. You know, whatever ponytail. He's but he looks like he got trimmed up. But I shaved my hair right before I got on here with y'all. I got camera ready. George, he had to do the same. They booed Russell Wilson last night. Maybe she should have stayed home. Maybe that's what it was. But we'll go back to
being able to block for him, see his mindset every single day.
How do you all feel about CMC? Do you think he's going to make a big deal for any difference? Do you think he would make it okay for Sam Darnold in our offense?
Set him up for success.
He's played with Sam Darnold.
And you love to be around guys like that. You love guys with that mindset. It is infectious. Other guys watch that mindset. They watch how he prepares. They watch how he does his own thing. They watch the time he commits to everything, the film he watches. And so everything he brings to the table is positive for the Niners. And it turns out at the end of the day, he's also funny and he's a great dude. And so he fits our locker room perfectly well. And he's also he's a weirdo just like me, which means you're usually a good football player.
Well, George, he's also going to be married, just like you. We were having a debate because Christian came on a couple weeks ago. And we talked about his engagement. We were talking at the table. How
Thank you, Christian.
So that's married mid-career.
Right now, he's okay. Right now, actually, I'm not
like,
trying to hate on my boy.
What would you advise in that regard?
On my guy.
Oh, let's see. I think
on Loke. I'm not trying to even hate on Loke.
I got engaged right before the 2018 season.
Because
I broke a record.
We'll get on your nerves every once in a while.
The following year.
And on the field, he's
team all pro. So
don't make me smile, Butterfly. Thank you. I'm sure you look amazing too. I kind of want to see Butterfly. I kind of want to see. I try.
Things in your life. You know what you want. You know the things that make you happy. And so you can refine that focus to the things that you love, and that's whether it's your wife, your family, and football. Hey, then you're gonna focus on less and less things.
Maybe you're talking to
Jeff. You can just be great at those few things, and that's what you get paid to do is play football. Might as well.
Yes, congrats to CMC. His wife is fine.
Great. You're a great football player. You and Claire are an incredible couple. I want to ask you this. Sometimes you guys get triggered by this question, so don't get triggered.
Okay, this is what I want to see.
Sometimes people start looking ahead to your post-playing career. All
Your
right, and I'm not saying it's coming sooner.
Your post-playing career. So, is this the last season for? And look on his face. As soon as you said, he perks up. His balls tingle just a little bit. Pause. His balls tingle just a little bit. As soon as you start talking about anything outside of the Niners. But here we go. You know it, Bebop. See?
But George,
this is what I want to talk about, right? This part. Because this is what promoted me really to come to the video.
We have to talk about pro wrestling. All right? You were ringside at WrestleMania, and our mutual friend, at least he's our friend, The Miz, shoved you in your chair like it seemed totally uncalled for. Then you got involved.
If you're not new, and if you didn't know, now you know, okay? You know now. I've been a big fan of wrestling for 37 years, since I was 4 years old. I love me some wrestling. We all know that, right? I live stream fucking wrestling. Sit through a 3-hour Monday. Last night I sat through all 3 hours of Raw by myself, without any of you, without my sons. I watched it all. I don't want it to mix with my Niners. Yes, the Usos and Roman Reigns and Big Booty Dumper Bailey are all 49ers fans because they're smart. I don't want them to have anything to do with my Niners.
Clothesline the bejesus out of him. I had the Miz on in my basement right after it happened, right after the incident. But listen to what he had to say about how it went, and then we'd like your response.
Look, I see George Kittle. I'm going to push him, you know? I didn't do anything.
Somebody on the 49ers team right now is in the lab. Somebody's not in Mexico. Somebody's not in Cancun. Somebody's not in Dubai or Compton, wherever. Somebody's in the lab. Somebody has not put the weights down since our mini camp ended. Better yet, maybe somebody on another team that we in an NFC West is doing that. Maybe there's a safety or an outside linebacker in the league right now that's going to oppose George this year. That's in the lab, right? What's George doing? Yeah, wait, but in 20 years, Bebop, I would too. In 20 years, let's get back to it.
To him, I pushed him down in his seat. And by the way, I'm so jacked. Like, it was very easy to push him.
I'm just saying.
And make him sit down. Like, he was standing. I pushed him, and he almost.
Hey, I love The Miz. I knew The Miz when his name was Mike Mizanin, when he was on The Real World, when he was like 22 years old, and he was saying, well, I was watching them both simultaneously, you know, on different days. I was a Real World fan. And he was jumping on the couch in the Real World house, and they were looking at him like he was a fucking fool. And he was like, I'm going to be a wrestler. Here he is. 22 years later, multi-millionaire, famous wrestler, opposing your tight end one.
I am. Like, George Kittle's supposed to be a guy that can block people, and you know, I took him down. So I'm almost thinking like, man,
he took your tight end one down.
Tight end.
All right, what do you say, George?
You know, as
go away, Corman.
Fan there, just trying to witness greatness in the ring, watching
Good
great
stuff.
matches all night. You know, unsuspected.
Look at the
wife,
smile.
my dad, my mom. You know, Miz knows something about that. You know, his dad's name is George. His dad got picked on. You know, I didn't think Miz was going to pick on me at WrestleMania. But, you know, all that video does is show that that's what the Miz is good at. He's really good at talking while driving, and not a lot of fighting them. Yeah, so
okay, pot. About the pot calling the kettle black. The Miz is good at talking. Well, apparently, so are you.
He's gonna do. He's gonna blindside me here. You know, I'm gonna sit down, show off the tight end used shirt.
Look at the guns. Suns out, guns out.
Give him what he deserves.
Boom! Clothesline.
Down there, it doesn't.
The Miz is down.
Come out of them, kind of like a pancake block. I loved it.
People
It
in
was
the NBA have
fantastic.
injured their
Hurt my mom a
Achilles
little
doing
bit.
that move and in the end
It was
zone.
fantastic.
Don't waste those,
And then
George. You're
Pat
supposed to be
just
doing
got
that in the
a
end zone
run
of
through him after
touchdowns,
that,
not
and
the
it was
clothesline to the
fantastic.
Miz.
So, no, Miz, if you wanna, we can switch roles. If you want to come to a game, I'll be in my full padded uniform, and you can be on the sideline, and I'll give you a nice shove or a headbutt. And
Okay. I think we're done. So now, yes, the Niners are in Compton because I was born in Compton, Damien, and I was born a Niner from the 2nd, 2/27/82, 1207. So, boom, bebop, my G. I believe it was Real World New York. And he literally said it there. I'm going to be a wrestler. And he manifested it to now opposing your tight end one, George Kittle, at WrestleMania. So to fuck with George Moore, where's George's mind? You know, like, that's why Braden Willis is going to take his job. I love George, but he's literally a character. You know what I'm saying? He literally is a character. You can see it as soon as he came out of Iowa with that G.I. Jane buzz cut that he had. Best friend to Beathard. You knew he was a wild one, but he blocks like a son of a bitch, and he has wheels. So, you know, sometimes you just got you got to take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes people really dislike. I don't know if you dislike me. Maybe you just don't fuck with me or my channel or support us. But I thank everybody who does. Much love. See, Butterfly, you like good looking dudes. I know what that is. I know it, Butterfly. I don't want to put you out. It's okay. He's hot. He's hot. He knows it. That's part of his appeal. That's why he's got the hair. That's why he's got the hair. But man, he is definitely a talker. He is definitely the face of the franchise. And I mean, I guess every team needs one. Otherwise, you're boring. That's why we have the greatest content. No disrespect to the Texans or to CJ Stroud. That's why we have the best content creator community there is in all of football, all 32 teams. I really don't even think it should be disputed. There's great individuals, I'm sure, in every creator community, but as a whole, as the team, see what I did there? The Niners are the best. I try. I don't want to toot my own horn. Okay? Toot! Boom. I didn't want to do it, but the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Yes, he was and is still the GOAT to me. If you ask my son, it's John Cena. But soon will we see George? Because who else is he going to play for? Right? Who else is he going to play for? Who's going to take that exorbitant contract? Word of the day. Word of the day. Who's going to take that contract? You know what I'm saying? And remember, if anybody wants to give any thoughts on George or anything else, you're welcome to jump on. Jeff says he did take open brain surgery in Dutch. Bret Hart is the best. Oh, Damien, you're about to get a 1-week suspension, Damien. You're about to get Damien's. If my son was here, you'd be suspended. If Trey was here, Damien, you might be suspended. You might have a 1-week suspension. See you next. You can't comment on videos, shorts, or the lives. Just for that. I do too. He needs to retire, Bebop, a 49er. I just hope no big city. Negative. He gonna follow his boy, huh? Follow his. Well, sip to that, okay? If you want to follow him out of town, then do it. Boom. Jeff Amsterdam, no fit. He does. My man Jeff is on the book. He is on the book. The Chiefs would take Kittle. The Chiefs would, I thought the Chiefs were going to be going after old boy from Arizona, but apparently not. Ultimate Warrior was. You can say that. You can say that. Our favorite, obviously 49er though, is George Kittle. At least if you want to get the news, get the happenings of what's going on in Ninerland, please contact George or Claire Kittle via Instagram. Okay? Jump in their DMs. If you're verified, they'll probably come on your show. They'll probably come on. Oh, by the way, speaking of Real World, that guy who interviewed him, the pretty looking boy, he was also a former Real Worlder. Look, that's probably why he's friends with the Miz. It's that Real World clique. It's a Real World clique, I think. I really do. So speaking of cliques, but probably in a little bit different form. I'm going to talk about free agents to getting close to the end of today. And thank y'all so much for stepping up with me tonight. I sincerely appreciate it. Much love. This has been a great stream. We got to watch George's. We all got to see what we can look forward to seeing George do around the time of him going into the Hall of Fame. What will George Kittle be doing then? He would probably be on our Monday and Friday night. So y'all still hang with me. Subscribe to the channel, please, because not only do I cover George Kittle right now, but when he inevitably becomes one of Triple H's employees, I'll be covering him then too. Hang out with us. Hang out with us. Roman Reigns, Shout out to Roman. He is a Niner. Roman is a Niner. So are the Usos. Said it in a rap about me in Compton. Yep, boom. Born in Compton. Thank you sincerely. Facts. Boom. Facts, Damien. Facts with the X, like John. Thank you, Miss Christine. Much love and respect to you, and thank you for stepping up with us always. Right now, let's talk about, do we need a late signing? And my man Jeff, do we need a signing? Earlier, let me drop this to you. Ryan was here, and thank you to Ryan again for stepping up with us earlier. Ryan said Cleveland Farrell may be our breakout guy for this year. So he already was a signing, and what I want to talk about right now is just that, man. Do we need to do this late signing? Do we need to get that long son of a bitch, Yannick? Yannick it sounds like if he catch something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yannick and Goku. It sounds like some shit you catch. No disrespect, sir. No. Sorry, no. I'm sorry for joking, bro. Do we need to sign somebody? Do we need to sign Yannick? Do we need to sign Dalvin Cook? What you think?
I think we do need to sign them. I think it'll definitely be beneficial. We could project more, towards the team as a whole, which is what we need at this point. We need to work together. Like in my Roman, like in my Roman rap when I talk about they make the turtle when they have the shield and the spear. It's impenetrable. You can't get in, you can't get out, and that's how you make the kills. It's in the movie Cleopatra.
Excellent movie. I haven't seen it in a very long time. I don't know if I've seen the original. But let me ask you. So
I spoke about that in the ancient Egyptian rap and in the Roman one.
In the Roman one. Okay, so we're talking about Roman Reigns, the Roman Empire, the Niner Empire. Penetrate.
Impenetrable turtle.
Impenetrable. Boom. See, you said it. I can say it again. Speaking of gibberish, Bebop. So impenetrable defensive line. Would that be if we sign Yannick, or would that be right now? Since we've already signed Cleveland Farrell and all of the other guys that a couple of guys I think we signed in the draft, and then of course having Drake Jackson maybe improve. What do you think? Do we need to sign Yannick?
I think the more the merrier. I mean, what do you have to lose?
Boom. Money. That's about it.
That's it.
Liz Taylor, is it worth it to you?
Money, but money is no money. Money is an object, but it's not an object because you want to get the most beneficial, the most strongest players out there. So you want to pull forward. You want to be like number one, you want to be like the Roman Empire, and mind you, John Madden never said about any other team, and I put this in my rap. John Madden never said about any other team. The Niners are a Roman Empire. He's not said that about anybody else, and for good reason. He doesn't just say shit to say shit,
Well, give me your final thought. What's that reason? Why did he say it?
He said it because we're impenetrable. We are like the turtle in Cleopatra. They all try to be us, but they can't get through to us. Yeah, Butterfly with Liz Taylor. She's in my Egyptian one.
And boom, Bebop says I watched the 10 Commandments, but never Cleopatra. I think I.
Well, then you need to hear the Cleopatra rap. Should we do the ancient Egyptian rap right now?
No, brother, you don't got to do that tonight. Don't even hurt him with it. Don't even hurt him with it.
All
Save
right.
it for another stream. But
Speaking of which, you see my necklace right here?
And look at this. Speaking of the Egypts and the Egyptians and the Cleos, that is fire. That shit is nice though.
We got it. We got Anubis. We got the 3D. We got the 3D Tutankhamun. We got Anubis, and we got
Sphinx.
Other kind of what's his name? Tutankhamun. King Tut. And there's Anubis right there.
Let me get to the comment. Oh yeah, Brian said, "What's happening to CG?" And CG, yo, what's happening, sir? Please hit the like button. How you doing, dog? Thank you for stepping up. And just boom, that shit is fire though. It does look hot. But all right, thank you so much, bro. Hopefully you stay in the comments with us. We talking
all right,
right now. We're talking. Thank you, dog. We're talking signings. Jeff was a jeweler, by the way, and it's clear. It's clear by his ice. It's clear by the gold around his neck. Jeff was a jeweler. Jeff the jeweler, my man. Thank you, bro. Speaking of jewels, Liz Taylor, didn't she love her some jewels? Didn't she love? We need one more like. Is it CG? CG, are you the one? My dog, are you the one? Are you the final one? Thank you to everybody who has hit the like button, who stepped up with us tonight, even if you didn't hit it, even if you just looked at my ass in the comments. You just chicken hawked like a Seahawk. I sincerely still appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much. But who do we need to sign? I think that, so for me, I'll give my opinion then. And please drop it in the comments, or again, this is a as always, you can jump on and give me your opinion live with your voice or your face, or just one. Primarily, what would be your voice? The link is there in the comments. 12 watching, boom, 14 likes. Amazing. I sincerely appreciate that. Yo, it really does mean a lot to me, sincerely. But what mean a lot to me, I think, is just one signing. So who is out there? We have, of course, Giannis, right? We got Giannis. That's what I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Giannis instead of Yannick. He's long like Giannis, too. Liz has had 7 husbands and 8 marriages. Do the math. And 1,000 gems and chains and golds. Lurking. Yep, just lurking and murking and perking, Bryant. That's it. But you can twerk up to this, twerk onto the platform. I don't care. I just appreciate it sincerely. Coming through and hanging out with us. That I do. So Brian, my folks, what do y'all think? Do we need to sign anybody? Or are we good right now? People still attaching Dalvin Cook to us. My man Jeff said we need to sign everybody. They're still attaching Dalvin Cook to us as far as yesterday when I really saw, Ngakoue. Sincerely, that motherfucker has been pushed to us for multiple years. And let's get what my man says. CG.
What's
CG,
up, man? What I missed?
What's happening, brother? How you doing, man? Nothing much. We talked to little George Kittle earlier, and now we're talking, signings right now. We're talking the offseason. Training camp's going to come back in about 38, 37 days, a long fucking month. And do we come back with who we have, or do we sign Yannick, or do we sign Dalvin Cook? What do you think?
I don't think we sign either player, bro. We're just dollar trees. We're not going to go with the big splashy names at this point. So it's like, I know there's some hopes because Yannick Ngakoue's market value, he hasn't got signed. He might have to settle for less, but you know how much I would love to see this guy come on this team and bet himself. But realistically, the Niners are very confident with Drake Jackson's ability. They think he can step up and play now. And they got Colin Farrell, who they really think can actually turn his career around like Arden Key. And then you have Austin Bryant, who they really got. And they got this kid from Georgia, Robert Beal. So maybe they're onto something. But I would love to have Yannick Ngakoue. But I've tried to tell those other Niner fans, lower your expectation because we're not going to get that guy.
So you think that we keep it with who we have, or we don't sign anyone, or maybe we sign, as my man Bebop said, we sign somebody else. Maybe that's a little bit on the cheap. Maybe not someone, Yannick's status. Who else is out there? Who else is out there, Faithful, that, outside of, Yannick on the
Probably
edge?
somebody,
and even
somebody we never heard of.
That's somebody that we haven't heard much of, right? Okay, here we go. Now, what about this? Even I know, and I don't just mean DN and running back, Faithful. I've said just anyone, any splash player, someone to add on, or someone for depth. What about a Marcus Peters? What do you think about him?
That would be a good pickup, but I don't think we would be willing to pay him that kind of money because we got some other good guys on our depth pieces. So man, if Marcus Peters is willing to take something reasonable, then why not? That's great depth to have, but he's gonna want to be a starter.
Okay, so we bring in our man Demo off the bench. You know what I'm saying, or in rotation, and we start him next to Ward. You think that he would be willing to take, on a team that he knows he's going to win on? He'd be willing to take some lower money. Your final thought on that?
Well, it depends on the situation. I mean, if it came down to the injuries, then that might give Marcus Peters a bigger chance to want to come to the Niners. At this point, there's no point. Because, I mean, why would you want to compete with somebody like Dominic Lenore when you're already been a proven established starter in the league? But if somebody's injured, he probably wants to go in there and play.
I can see that. So you think if they did say, for instance, sign him, automatically he would be competing with Demo for that quarterback, cornerback too. He wouldn't be an automatic starter.
He would have to compete against Demo, who's actually had a very good, like late in the season, he was stepping up. I think it would be pretty.
You still with me, CG?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you good with your reception? Nah, it just doesn't make sense for Marcus Peters, man. Like for him to want to come to the Niners he's gonna want that starting job.
It might be okay. I think we're right there. We good.
You hear me?
It's going in and out, bro. I don't know which one of us are, but
I think
first of all, I agree with you. I don't think we are the number one defense. Y'all know what it is. I might need to reset my stream even myself.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I have issues.
I'm gonna take you out, dog, right now. But I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in, dog.
All right.
My fault on that, CG. I don't know if my stream is just tripping or what. Y'all, right now, am I clear? Am I clean? Am I frozen? Do you see a bald head, sweaty, light-skinned dude? Not moving, not talking, or am I live? It's just sometimes it'd be hard as shit to do a show and bring on folks. And I really, really want to. But my internet, thank you, Butterfly. My internet just sometimes can't take the width. It just can't hold up me and somebody else. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. We're trying. We're working on it. And it's hot in Vegas. I think Vegas fucks with it. Fucks with the air atmosphere of the internet. You know what I'm saying? I believe that. But to come to put an end to that. Okay, boom. Thank you so much, Bebop. Thank you. I appreciate that sincerely. It's just chop. Okay, thank you, Border. My fault, y'all. So let's get to the end then. That may be trying to tell me a hint, right? Maybe that's it. It's the captains. Who do we think are going to be the captains this year? A lot of us has been saying it already. Choppy waters, like the Titanic. So we need to pick the right captain so that our ship doesn't sink this year. And captains matter. Thank you, Miss Tony. Much love to all y'all. I love y'all. Y'all the best, sincerely. Because I'll be watching streams and I'll be the only person in someone's stream saying, yeah, you're good. Nobody else won't even answer. I'll be the one answering. So thank y'all for that. I appreciate it. So please also hit the like button if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 15 likes. Butterfly's been asking y'all for that all night. Do us a favor. Land on the like button. Throw it right on down to it for me, please. I sincerely appreciate it. But the captains. So for me, we had Jimmy Ward last year, Trent Williams, Bosa, Fred Warner, George Kittle, and Eric Armstead, if I think so, correct? Dre, so yeah, let's talk about it. Let's pick 6 right now. Earlier today, Miss Christine gave us I think she gave us 5. Okay, so let's just pick him right now. First of all, Christian is going to be a captain. I think that's clear. Right? Christian's going to be a captain. Christian McCaffrey, going back to the who balled out in OTAs, apparently he was a superstar for all of us. He came to OTAs. I think it was either Anthony Lynn or I'm pretty sure it was probably Anthony Lynn. He said that he was in midseason form, and it probably was only a little bit hyperbole. He came practicing like it was the finals, right? From practice 1, apparently, Chris. He's like, I got the full year with Master Splinter. The full year with Master Splinter. Time to do work. right? So Christian gets one. Early my guy Ryan said Bosa does not need one, right? So what do we think? Is Bosa automatically a captain? Is Bosa automatically a captain? We'll pick our 6. We need special teams. So I think Mitch Wisnowski is a captain. Or do we have a gunner? Do we have a top gunner on our team? Somebody do we have a almost Pro Bowl person for gunning and all that kind of shit, special teams player? Because likely we'll have at least once. I know we didn't last year, I guess, though. But maybe we'll have a special teams captain. Maybe we won't. But I think, first of all, we got CMC. I'm going to say Nick Bosa is going to be a captain. I'm going to say Fred Warner is going to be a captain. I'm going to say, Tony says Mitch, CMC, Kittle, Trent, boom. Warner, boom. So that's 5. So for me, I think, okay. The one, okay, and boom, yeah, shit like that. So that's any of our quarterbacks making it. That's the conversation that I want to have. The one that starts, will they automatically be made a captain? Will neither one of them be captain? What does anybody think on that? Faithful, that's really what the big thing I want to talk. And I think Ryan has it probably about right. To be honest with you, unless we get the only thing I can see is maybe something like, because unless Eric came out for like Mitch or some shit. Like Eric's been captain a long time. He's like a stalwart. Maybe he gives it up this year. He gets every award. He's a man of the year, Walter Payton, Drew Brees, all that shit, right? So maybe not Eric. So we got CMC, Kittle, Bosa, no question there. Stop right there. Let me see. Fred, no. Okay, so I think so. And Kowski doesn't want to do 7. I've heard him say it out of his mouth, right? So CMC, Trent. What about Trent? Will Trent not be a captain? Can Trent replace Debo or Trent replace Kittle? Will Kittle not be a captain this year? Will Kittle have too much on his plate between Good Morning Football, between being one of the, Skip Bayless, like when Jeopardy, when Alex got sick and then when Alex passed away, rest in peace to Alex Trebek, a true fucking host of anything. When Alex Trebek passed away, they started doing the guest host on Jeopardy, fucking the whole thing up, right? But it's still Jeopardy. You still love it, right? It's just ending in 1 minute, too. Damn, I missed it tonight. But I was here with y'all, so thank you. I love you. So, yeah, they're doing the guest hosts and shit like that. So, Skip Bayless, he's going to need some guest hosts since, Shannon moonwalked out of there today. One of those guest hosts inevitably will be George Kittle, right? Maybe a George Kittle full week. So will George Kittle have, like during training camp, George Kittle, they can go to Santa Clara and George can do a whole week as the guest host. Skipping Kittle. Boom. All right, that's it. So I just coined that. Skipping Kittle. Drew Brees went to high school in your city. Shout out to, there's a parade in your city, Butterfly. Bryant says Mitch, Trent, George, CMC, Fred, Eric. The Colts are going to put in a special teams player. Look for it, know it, and respect it. Okay? Respect the special teams. Alex was one of a kind. He was one of a kind. That motherfucking mustache, he was part of the real mustache gang. Alex Trebek was a founder, was a godfather of the mustache gang. Okay? Yes. So, okay. So I think consensus is, okay, Trent Williams, Christian McCaffrey, Fred Warner. I think those are my only 3 locks. I think honestly, I can't even pick. I want Brandon. I would like one of the quarterbacks, and that's what nobody says. So nobody thinks a quarterback gets a C on their chest today, gets to Crippen. Nobody thinks a quarterback gets to Crippen this year. None of you a quarterback gets to Cuz. Damn. Not even Brock. As much as some of us love Brock after what he did for us, saving us from the curse. James and the Giant Peach. Nobody thinks Brock's going to get voted a C, huh? Since everybody loves him like he's Joe Jr. They love him more than Steve Young. He eclipsed Steve Young already. Brian says we don't have a quarterback. So we will by September 10th, though, Big B. My man B, we will by September 10th. So does one of those quarterbacks get the C on his chest? Or do they say, you two we're not even going to pick between the two of you. You're not going to make us do that. Fuck both of you. And go with Mitch Wisnowski. Maybe that's what they do. But thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I don't know if we came to a full consensus. We have to. We kind of have to. Don't we have to go? All right, boom. I'm going to go CMC, Fred Warner, Trent Williams, George, because he probably cry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Talanoa Hufanga and Nick Bosa. Boom. That's mine right there. That's mine. All right. Mark it down. Write it down. Take a picture. All that stuff. All right. So, but thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Much love to all my faithful and all of our folks. Please like the video. Hopefully, Butterfly, we hit 15 and it doesn't roll back under. You know that there's rollbacks like Walmart on YouTube. You can look at it and it'll show you something amount of likes or maybe even views, occasionally views, but it's a certain amount of likes. And then 2 hours later, I'll go back and check because it's hard not to check the likes. And it's hard to check your YouTube when you care. I'll go back and check it and it'll be one less like. It went from 4 to 3. But how? But again, thank all y'all. Maybe Brock. Okay, Jeff said Brock. Jeff said that at the beginning. My fault, Jeff. I'm old. We need to have a quarterback step up and take the lead. Earn your C. Earn your crippin', like Blueface. Blueface, baby. Earn your crippin'. Blueface is out here in prison in Las Vegas, by the way. Shout out to you, Blueface. Hopefully you get out soon, brother. Butterfly, thank you, mama. Sincerely appreciate you. Hook 'em, Butterfly. All right. Thank you so much, Bryant. Great having you, as always, my brother. Thank you to all you. Thank you to everybody who came and stepped up with me and jumped on. I sincerely appreciate y'all. Thank you for your comments. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Niner gang or don't bang. You either bang blood or you bang Crip, right? I don't bang either. It's a family thing. But so you don't bang Packer. You don't bang Green Bay. You know what I mean? That's bang and gang, and that's not sexual. You take care too. Much love to you. It's not sexual. It's not I know it's a double entendre. It has a double connotation. Gang and bang. But it's a Niner gang. So Niner gang or don't bang. You don't bang shit else. And thank y'all for banging with me tonight. And Niner for Niner. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all be safe. Much love. I'll see you soon.